Alright TM Nation, so today we're going to take a look at something a little bit different outside of the headphone, speaker, and earbud realm. I just picked up my new Bartesian Duet cocktail maker, which is likely going to replace my OG Bartesian that I've had for just about a year. And for full disclosure guys, I did purchase both of these with my own money, and I've had no communication with Bartesian about making this video. Chances are if you're watching this video, you're probably trying to decide between both of these, and that's definitely understandable because there is quite a price difference in between them. But don't worry, in this video I'll go over the pros and cons of both because like I said, I've had my OG Bartesian for just about a year. I've put a lot of different drinks through it for myself and others, and I've had the Duet for just about a week, so I think I know enough about both of them to give you the pros and cons of each unit. I'll also give you my opinion on which cocktail maker I think that you should go for based on their performance and the features they provide, because even though the 4-bottle Bartesian provides you with more flexibility, it does have some drawbacks and it may not be worth the extra money for you over the Duet. Starting off with what you'll get inside of the box with both units, each comes with pretty much everything that you would need to get it up and running besides the capsules that contain your cocktail mix and whatever chosen spirits you're gonna use. I do want to mention for you guys that the capsules themselves do not contain any alcohol. Like I said, they contain a mix of different flavors that will blend in with whatever spirit you choose to create a specific drink, and there is only one type of Bartesian capsule at this point, so no matter which one of these machines you go for, the same capsule will fit both, and there are many different flavors for you to choose from. But circling back to what you'll get inside of the box, you just want to know that with the Bartesian Duet you'll get 2 bottles, and with the larger Bartesian you'll get 5. Now the setup process of the Duet is super simple and it's straightforward with the OG Bartesian as well. I do want to say that the Duet comes just about ready to go out of the box, so there aren't many steps that you need to take to get it up and running. The main difference between the two is that the Duet is going to take up a lot less space than the larger 4-bottle Bartesian, and one pain point that the Duet solves for me is the inaccurate touch controls that I sometimes get with the larger unit. The larger Bartesian that you're seeing in this video is actually my second unit. When I purchased my first one, I found that when I touched on an option, sometimes the screen would be completely unresponsive. I would touch on the menu, for example, to initiate the cleaning process, and it would never take me to that screen as if I wasn't touching in the right spot. So I returned that one and I picked this one up, which has the exact same issue. After playing with it for a while, I just came to the conclusion that some of the touch areas are not as well calibrated or accurate as they should be. It doesn't seem to be the exact same issue on each screen. It usually is on the home screen where I have the issue. But I don't have this problem with the Duet whatsoever. Its controls are much more responsive and they're pretty accurate from my experience. As you can see, it uses scrolling functions along with a push down button interface, which makes things a lot easier to select because you can feel the feedback. Now to make a drink with either one, you just need to have your chosen spirits in the bottles and inserted into the wells along with water in the reservoir. The Duet senses what type of alcohol you have in each bottle, so if you have the incorrect bottle selected for your drink or the wrong type of spirit in there, it will let you know, and it will also walk you through the steps to correct this, which is a pretty cool feature that you don't get with the larger Bartesian. But once you have water in the reservoir and your spirits in the bottles, all that you have to do is take your capsule and place it under the lid to start the process. I do want to mention that you have less flexibility with the Duet because it only has 2 bottles that you can use at a time. This being the case, drinks such as the Long Island iced tea cannot be made correctly using this machine because it requires 3 different spirits. That is one of my go-to drinks, and Bartesian does sell capsules to make it, but again, the Duet is not going to be able to do this properly. You can make the Long Island iced tea completely fine with the larger Bartesian, as it has bottles for vodka, gin, rum, tequila, and whiskey. So if this is a deciding factor for you, There you go. Another difference between the two that I think you all should be aware of is the build quality. The OG Bartesian feels sturdy and it has lasted this long without any major issues, but one thing that I immediately saw as an upgrade is the way that the Duet bottles fit into the wells. These bottles fit more securely and they have stripping around them to help keep dust, ants, and things of that nature out. You also have to push a button to release the top of these bottles, and the seal is pretty tight, so I think that it preserves the spirits a lot better than the regular twist open top bottles that you get with the OG Bartesian. The water reservoir on the back of the Duet is also see-through, so you'll be able to see your water levels without being required to take the top off like you'll have to do with the larger Bartesian. I mean, this is not a big deal, but just something to note. One thing that I like about both units is that they each have cleaning modes that you can use to rinse out the reservoirs and the wells so that you can ensure that your drinks are not filled with old liquor and water. So now I want to go ahead and do a test for you guys and make a drink using both so that you guys have an idea of how loud each machine is and how long it takes for each to make a strong cocktail. So with all of that being said, guys, both will get the job done, and I think the average person will be fine with the Duet, especially people who make the same types of drinks and use the same types of spirits. This one is going to take up a lot less space and do what you need as long as you're not going to be making a drink that requires more than 2 spirits. On the other hand, if you're the type of person that likes a lot of different drinks and you want to avoid switching out spirits often, the larger Bartesian may be a better choice for you. But personally, I like the interface that you get with the Duet a lot more than what you get with the OG Bartesian, and being that the Duet is $279 and the OG Bartesian is currently priced at $359, you can get a Duet, some liquor, and some capsules and probably come out just about even if you're looking for the most bang for your buck. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tecmo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.